Welcome, Georgina. We are so excited to have you as part of the Self-Care Summit 2020. You are one of our last-minute additions, and thank you so much for heeding the call. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your practice.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to join your beautiful community and your beautiful message. I think it's so needed, especially now with the heaviness that's going on, reminding ourselves to self-love and self-care. It's always, so needed. So my name is Georgina Juarez. I am from Southern California. I am a certified women's rebel coach, and I help women really step into their own light and their own power and be unapologetic about who they are and who they want to become.
And that's why I just had to reach out. I so love your that you're working with. Given the fact that we are talking mostly about self-care, what are some of the obstacles you face in your self-care practice?
Yeah, I think it's a very common thing for us to put everybody else first. We want to make sure, our family's taken care of, our businesses are taken care of, our work is taken care of. And so I have definitely struggled with that in the past, with giving myself the time, the love, and the care that I need in order to fill my cup first. Because we all know that we can't pour from an empty cup. And so I definitely have struggled to make myself a priority in my own life when I'm trying to be so many things to so many different people.
I think that's a really interesting and an important point is allowing ourselves the space to put ourselves first. And that's something that's echoing with a lot of different speakers. Of course, super excited to have that energy on board. Given that is primarily with women, what are some of the struggles you're seeing with them in their self-care practice?
A lot of women believe that they have to do these big things in order to self-care. Like I have to, go get my nails done, and I really just need to escape. And some of the rituals that we can create for ourselves, it's literally taking maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be this big thing. And I think a lot of women that I have worked with tend to put it off because they think it's going to take so much time. Like, I don't have time to do that. When if you really step back, taking 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to stretch, to, breathe deeply, to, not everybody meditates. It's even, while you're taking a shower and dropping some essential oils in your shower and just really, setting intentions for the day are all amazing things that we could do for self-care that doesn't take a lot of time, but really puts us in a space that we create that self-love and that self-awareness.
I think what I really love about what you're saying is that it makes it accessible, but also attainable, right? Like there's so many options to create to that. So it sounds to me like it's a lot for you about being present in the moment, but it also makes it a lot more attainable, which makes it a lot more realistic to actually implement.
Yeah. And, we all say, oh, we don't have time for that. And so we say we don't have time for ourselves because, everybody else needs us or work needs us or these things. And we quantify it in a time instead of being in the moment and being present. And so I really believe that all women can carve out that space. It's not even about the time. It's about being in your space, being in your spirit, being in the place that you need in order to ground yourself and really tell yourself, that you love yourself, that you appreciate what you're doing, that you're so proud of yourself, and being able to move forward in the day or even at night before you go to bed. I'm so grateful that I was able to accomplish this. I'm so grateful that, I'm so exhausted because I was able to have, a job that fulfills me, that provides for my family. It's really about taking that moment and making it powerful in your gratitude.
Yeah. I think what's beautiful about that is that it makes self-care a self-love state of mind rather than a checklist. And that's a really beautiful message.
Yeah, I think it's, it looks different for everybody, but it could really start with something so small and so simple as, I'm so grateful for today. I'm going to be present. And you know what? I love myself. I deserve to have a great day.
Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. What's one of your biggest, either client or your own, self-care wins?
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out a little bit.
Sorry, what's one, either yours or one of your clients' biggest self-care wins, like a success story?
Oh, I'm going to use myself because I definitely was a person who always put myself on the back burner. And so for me, one of my biggest wins was giving myself permission to really appreciate where I was without comparing myself to anybody else. Because I really feel that we as women, we're always looking at other women and judging ourselves by a different standard. Oh, they have this, or they're doing that, or, they have this experience or that relationship. And that steals so much joy from ourselves because we are giving away, what we think and everybody should be doing and what our life should look like, as opposed to really being appreciative of where we are, of the growth that we've come through. And my self-care and my self-love was really no longer being measured by anybody else's standard, and being grateful for the journey that I was on. Because bringing back that love to myself, I now have more time to enjoy the things that I'm doing, because I don't really care what anybody else is doing. So there.
Well, I think what's fabulous about that is acknowledging that everybody is not better or worse, we're just different. So we all have different experiences, different journeys, and we all approach self-care and self-love from a different place. And what works for one person won't work for another person anyway. So you might as well just listen to that voice and listen to yourself. Now, I know that you've got a very fun project coming up. Tell me a little bit more about your Body Positivity Challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited. And this really was created out of my own need, because I always, I like doing things with other women. It makes me, excited, and it helps motivate me. And so the quarantine, just like for so many others, it kind of put me in a state of mind where I wasn't really focusing on my body health or my spirit or all those things, because I was just trying to figure out, along with my family, what was going on, what we were doing. And so I really have spoken with a lot of women who have felt kind of sluggish, not motivated. They're coming out from this like emotional turmoil the last couple of months. And it really has weighed not only, mentally, spiritually, but also physically, right? Where we weren't able to go out. We weren't able to work out like we wanted to, or, kind of do the things. And it's very easy to kind of fall into that space where like, it's okay, which is perfectly fine. Whatever it is that we need to feel, that's what we need to feel. But at some point, I needed to move my body. So here we are, and it's a 30-day body positivity, starting where you are and appreciating all the stages that our body goes through. We have over 14 women coaches and experts coming in and talking anywhere about sex and pleasure, to gut health, to connecting your mind, body, spirit. And I will be there every week, accountability, goal setting, getting you where you want to be. And there's literally so much great information, workouts, live sessions, prizes every week. And it's amazing the stuff that people are donating. It's like over $1,000 worth of prizes for women to come and just participate.
Sponsoring, as we discussed yesterday.
Yes, sponsoring. Everybody's sponsoring their amazing expertise. And it's going to be so much fun. And we get to do it together, right? Sometimes when you're having somebody hold you accountable, motivates you a little bit more than you just having to do it yourself.
Well, you were describing the structure to me a little bit yesterday, and I think the way you've built it is actually so brilliant because it helps you celebrate those little milestones along the way, and you're not looking for a before and after. The journey is actually celebrated as well, and that is so rarely, that is so needed, so needed. So, where can you find more information about that for you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to, if you're on Facebook, you can go to Silver Fox Coaching. That is me. Or you can go to Instagram, and that's Curly Silver Fox. Or you can go to the website, which is also silverfoxcoaching.com. All the information's on there. It's going to be so much fun. And like you were saying, you know, we're more than just a number on a scale. And it's so important for us to remember that, you know, what we are on the outside is such a small, you know, thing compared to what we bring every day, how we show up every day, how we smile every day, the energy that we bring forth. And being authentic in ourselves and in our love needs to be celebrated more than just, you know, some flabby arms and some stretch marks. I mean, and more than that.
Every one of those is also earned, but just
yes.
That 30-day challenge starts in July. I'm super excited about it. The presenters and the way you have it set up is super exciting. Thank you so much for joining me. We have a couple talks with you during the summit, and I can't wait to learn more.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to talk about releasing the rebel inside of all of us and how we can tap into that. And we're going to talk some more body loving and how you can really honor and worship your temple. So I'm really excited.
Well, thanks so much for spending the time with me. Can't wait to have you.
All right. Bye, guys. It was so nice having you, meeting you.